Welcome, seniors in the class of 2020. We're glad that you're joining us today as we wish to honor each and every one of you that are receiving special academic achievement recognition today. While I know this has been a very challenging season, this last quarter of the school year, and so many things have changed, one thing has not changed, and that is that we have a Raja class of 2020 filled with outstanding students who have achieved beyond all of what we could even imagine. We are excited to share with you tonight a number of awards, and several of the teachers from our school and our counselors are here to be able to tell you how proud they are of you, what you've accomplished, what those achievements are, as you have once again joined the ranks of 60 years of Rajas who have proudly graced these hallways and gone on to greatness. We know that you're adding to that legacy. So with that, I'm going to turn the evening over to Mr. Martinez, who is going to be our host as we move on with our award recognition tonight. Mr. Martinez.
Good evening, seniors. Congratulations and welcome to everybody. And congratulations for everybody that's going to be honored today for the hard work that you've exhibited, not only this year, but in your 4 years at Indio High School. So what we're going to be doing next, we're going to be going ahead and announcing the presentation of the academic letters and awards to our seniors. Any student that is a first-time academic achievement recipient will receive a certificate, a pin, as well as a letter. Any students that have previously won an academic letter or award will be receiving an academic achievement award, a certificate, and a pin today. So starting us off with the business department, I would like to introduce Mrs. Nancy Lee.
I'm proud to announce that Giovanni Miranda has received the Academic Award for Small Business Management. Giovanni, congratulations. I've always enjoyed having you in class. I'm proud to give you this. And next we have Mr. Cesar Lopez.
Hello there. It's my pleasure to hand out the Academic Achievement Awards for the CTE department. First off, in hydrology, landscape, and sustainable environmental design, we have Yarida Ramirez. For California cadets, for Ángel Sandoval. In engineering, design, and development, Samuel Gomez. In floral, for Giselle Hernandez. In agribusiness management, leadership, and advanced floral design, Kathy Zavala. In addition, we also have nutrition services for healthcare, and that is Samantha Cardenas. And lastly, we have ag marketing and advanced floral design, and that is Carla Gonzalez. Thank you so much, and I will now pass the mic over to Mr. Garcia for the English and ELD department.
Hi, I'm really proud and excited to get to announce the names for students achieving academic letters in English language development and in English. Receiving the letter for ELD, Melissa Garcia Avila. For English 4, Leslie Caceres. For English 4 ERWC, it's Edwin Ramos Oliva, Baylin Cardenas, and Kendra Rodriguez. For AP Literature, the academic letter goes to Sarah Munoz. And for AP Seminar, the letter goes to Anahi Mendez. So I congratulate you all on your hard work, and I turn it over to the Fine Arts Department, which is Miss Jennifer Ireland.
Good afternoon. I'm happy to recognize a wonderful group of students for the work that they've done in the visual and performing arts. First, for photo 1 is Giselle Angulo Ortiz. For Wind Ensemble 4 honors is Diana Bracamontes. For Special Studio Ceramic Projects, Jenny Cortez. For Piano Lab 3, Samuel Gomez. For Art 3, Marilyn Gutierrez Hernandez. For Piano Lab 2, Ashley Lomali. For Ceramics 2, Alejandra Portillo. For Wind Ensemble 2 honors, Angel Ramirez. For Photo 4, Ximia Ramos. For Ceramics 3 honors, Leilani Villagrana. And for AP Studio Art, Alejandro Ceja. We also have students for Art Honors, Cassandra Fuentes. For Special Fashion Projects, Alyssa Martinez. For Fashion Design 2, Hennessy Rodriguez. For Photo 3, Dulce Romero. And finally, for Photo 2, Alyssa Sanchez. Congratulations. And next is Mrs. Judy Gunther with Mathematics.
Hello, and I just want to give my warmest congratulations to all who have received this award. This year we have 3 people who are receiving the pins, so they have already received their letters. Our first one is Jesus Gonzalez. The second one is Carla Gonzalez Moreno. And our third one is Litzy Martinez. And all 3 of these individuals have received their pin in AP Calculus AB. So congratulations to all 3 of you. You are very deserving of this, and I am so proud of you. And next, we will have physical education, and those will be given by Miss Marcy Herrera.
Hello, seniors. Congratulations for working so hard and making it to this point of your senior year. I'm really excited for all of you. There's only one person this year for PE, and that young man is receiving a pin, and that is Edwin Ramos Oliva. And up next is Mr. Delgado with the Science Department.
Good evening. There is 1 letter and 3 pins. So we have a letter for physiology of digestion, and that letter is going to Alyssa Lozano. 3 pins. First, anatomy and physiology, that's for Carla Gonzalez Moreno. Next, another one for anatomy and physiology, that's for Litzy Martinez. And physiology of digestion, also for Litzy Martinez. So I would like to pass it on now to social studies with Mr. Gutierrez.
Thank you. From social studies, we have, from social studies, we have Valerie Silva, U.S. Government Health Academy. We have Kenda Rodriguez, U.S. Government, and Marcos Reyes from AP Psychology. We also have Litzy Martinez from AP Government and Politics. And now I'll pass it on to Mr. Lienhart with World Languages.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, Mr. Gutierrez. It is my pleasure to give the awards for World Languages for French and Spanish. These are all distinguished students, and it was always our pleasure to have you guys in our classrooms. So our first award goes to French for CP, and that is to Eduardo Dominguez Chavez. Our next award is for French for HP, so honors, and that goes to Jenny Cortez. For AP Spanish Literature is Ramon Gallardo Velasquez. And finally, for AP French Language is to Sarah Munoz. Congratulations to all of you, and it is now my pleasure to hand it over to Mr. Saul Martinez for the Optima Award.
Thank you, Mr. Lienhard. So up next, I have the pleasure of recognizing the Optime Award. The Optime Award goes to any student at Indio High School senior that has won 3 or more academic achievement awards in one academic school year. So these are definitely some of our top achieving students that deserve to be recognized. They will receive a framed certificate, a medallion, as well as a pin for their accomplishments. So for this award, I have the pleasure of announcing 2 students that are going to be receiving the Optime Award. The first being Mrs. Litzy Martinez, and the second, Mrs. Carla Gonzalez Moreno. Congratulations. So up next, I would like to move on to special awards that are going to be presented by Mr. Ovidio Machado.
Hello again, Rajas. Congratulations to the class of 2020. And at this time, let's see, am I on? So at this time, I'd like to be presenting the following awards to well-deserving athletes. And these athletes worked hard on the field, and they deserve the awards that they're getting at this time. The all DVL academics. These athletes were selected because they maintain an above average GPA while playing sports. They'll be receiving a DVL patch. That's an academic all-league patch. These athletes are Daniel Cid and Vianney Cookie Gonzalez. The next award is the Ray Adams Athlete Award. Ray Adams was a well-remembered coach here at Indio High School. He coached football and girls basketball. He believed in hard work and always giving 100% on the field of play. The athletes receiving this award display these attributes and deserve this award. First athlete excelled in football, basketball, and baseball here at Indio High School. He's what you would call the true Raja, competing in 3 sports. He showed his leadership on the field and on the court. Football, he played quarterback, running back, and wide receiver on offense, and defensive back on defense. He finished the year with 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. His biggest game was against the rival CV, where he had 4 catches for 101 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also had 3 interceptions in that game. From then, in the winter, he switched to basketball, where he continued to excel. He averaged 14 points per game, and his best game was against Yucca Valley, where he had 18 points and 10 rebounds. He also received his first team all-DVL basketball in this sport. Next sport followed was baseball. Unfortunately, he did not get to finish the season because of the COVID-19, but he was on the way for another first DVL all-league match. This athlete is Matthew Cruz. Next athlete that we have for the Ray Adams Athlete of the Year played basketball and was a 4-year starter at the varsity level. She was a 2-time team MVP for 2019, 2nd team All-DVL 2020, 1st team All-DVL. This year, she led the team in scoring with about 11 points per game, assists were about 5 per game, and steals about 3 per game. Rebounds 5.5. She has been a stellar star for 4 years here at Indio High School, and leading the girls Lady Rajas to the first playoffs in 4 years. Off the court, she helped tremendously, taking stats, running the scoreboard and clock at basketball games, even when she played the same day. This athlete is Vianney Cookie Gonzalez. My next award is the Ed White Achievement Award. Ed White graduated from Indio High School in 1960. After high school, he played for the University of California, Berkeley, Golden Bears. After being drafted in the 2nd round, he played in the NFL for 17 years. He played for the Minnesota Vikings and the San Diego Chargers as an offensive guard. After retiring from the NFL, he worked football coach and an artist and continues to show support for his alma mater. The following athletes have worked in their respective sports and are well deserving of this award. This athlete is very talented basketball player. He's a 2-time DVL MVP, averaged 17 points per game and 13 rebounds. Best game was against Desert Hot Springs when he recorded a triple-double, 26 and 11 assists, 15 rebounds. He was also crucial in beating the second-place team Banning twice. He was an amazing character. He has an amazing character on and off the court while maintaining a great GPA in the classroom. He brings the smarts to the basketball court, as many opposing coaches have called him the smartest high school basketball player they have faced. Name of this recipient is Daniel Sid. Next athlete was an outstanding volleyball player. She was the captain of her team this year's winning Desert Valley League Championship. She was 2019 Offensive DVL MVP. She was a varsity setter, chosen MVP of the team, 6 times player of the game, Hemet player of the tournament. Her handling skills and 270 assists was the second in all DVL play. 398 attacks, 47 aces, 259 digs. She's a great student and had great grades. Her name is Melanie Perez. For the Nino Morales Sportsmanship Award, he was a beloved trainer here at Indio High School. He believed that if you love the sport, you played, you gave it your all, no matter the outcome, you would display the best sportsmanship possible to honor your school, community, friends, and parents. These 2 athletes have shown these attributes. This recipient played baseball here as a 4-year starter on the varsity baseball team. 2019, he earned not only the team MVP, but the Desert Valley League MVP. He was on his way to duplicating these accomplishments this year when he unfortunately fell short. He was a team captain. He always had a positive attitude and treated every player with respect. He always found a way to pull a teammate up and help them become better. When they were down, he would always let them know he had their back and made them feel good about themselves. He led by example, by his actions, not necessarily by his voice. Even though he was dominating on the field, what made him great were all the intangibles that can't be taught. This athlete was Marcos Calderon. Last but not least, the athlete that received this award today was a cross-country runner for 3 years. Here are some of her accomplishments. She was a cross-country team captain during her senior year, class of 2020, summa cum laude graduate, a GPA of 4.5088. She will be attending UC Riverside to study sociology. I remember her as being patient and kind, treating everyone equally. She has a tremendous love for the sport and is extremely dedicated. The winner of this award is Jenny Cortez. Thank you. And back to Saul.
Thank you, Mr. Machado. Up next, I have the pleasure of introducing Mrs. Amy Douglas, who's going to be introducing the Perfect Attendance Awards.
Hi. It's hard to tell if I'm on or not. I will be announcing the Perfect Attendance Awards. And so these are students with no tardies and no absences for their senior year. And those students are Gada Al-Safri, Nada Al-Wisha, Ragea Al-Wisha, Giselle Angulo Ortiz, Agustin Arellano III, Marcos Cabrera Rojas, Belen Cardenas, Julissa Gomez, Jesus Gonzalez, Laisha Gonzalez, Rogelio Gonzalez Amador, Alexis Herrera Gutierrez, Alyssa Lozano, Giovanni Miranda, Diana Moncada, Ricardo Moreno, Gustavo Perez, Yvette Quintero, Alexandro Ramirez, Marcos Reyes, Paul Segoviano, Brandy Sepulveda, Desiree Solis, Francisco Suarez, Ruben Tamayo, Joe Torres, Esteban Vargas, Alejandro Zepeda Ceja. So those were our students that had perfect attendance for their senior year. And they will receive a certificate and a pin. They are also featured in our graduation program. The next students have perfect attendance for all 4 years of high school, and they will receive a pin, recognition in our graduation program, as well as a plaque. And those students are Daniel Castro and Vianney Gonzalez. We also have a student who has had perfect attendance since the 7th grade. And so that's 6 years of perfect attendance. And that is Marilyn Gutierrez Hernandez. And finally, we have a student who has had perfect attendance since the 4th grade. That is 9 years of perfect attendance. And that is Mr. Ethan Druyan. Congratulations, class of 2020. We're very proud of you, and I will return the camera back to Mr. Martinez.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Douglas. So up next, I have the privilege of introducing the Seal of Biliteracy Award. The Seal of Biliteracy Award is an award granted to students in recognition of the fact that they have studied and attained proficiency in 2 or more languages while in high school. So these students have not only excelled in their English language classes, passed their state exams, but they've either done well in their AP exams as well, or taken a foreign language all 4 years of high school. So we definitely want to congratulate these students. They will also be acknowledged in the graduation program and receive a certificate for their merit. The first awardee is Mrs. Judith Aguilar, Ms. Rachel Alvarez Islas, Ms. Emily Arellano, Ms. Cynthia Cabrera Garcia, Mr. Marcos Cabrera Rojas, Mr. Marco Calderon Lopez, Ms. Belén Cárdenas, Mr. César Castillo Puente, Mr. Andrés Castro, Mr. Johnny Castro, Mr. Robert Cesena, Mr. Daniel Sid, Ms. Jenny Cortez, Ms. Yeslin Cruz Gonzalez, Ms. Jasmine Diaz, Eduardo Domínguez Chávez, Mitzi Esquivel, Manuela Félix, José Fernández Serrano, Ramón Gallardo Velázquez, Ricardo Gamboa Trinidad, Jesús González, Carla González Moreno, Marilyn Gutierrez Hernández, Antoine Guzmán, Alexis Herrera Gutierrez, Salud Lara, Litzy Lopez, Kevin Macías, Azul Mejía, Leslie Mejía Jaime, Anaí Méndez, Ricardo Moreno Jr., Sarah Muñoz, Alejandra Portillo, Yvette Quintero, Luis Ramírez, Jimena Ramos, Marcos Reyes, Fabiola Rivera, Leila Rivera, Dulce Romero, Angel Sandoval Barajas, Brandy Sepúlveda, Ruben Tamayo, Nicole Tejeda Velasco, Esther Valencia. Josué Zamora Puente. So congratulations to our awardees. Up next, I would like to introduce Dr. Yolanda de la Hoguera, who will introduce the Adelante Award.
Hi everyone, hi Munchkins. It is my pleasure to introduce the Adelante Award recipients this year for the 2019-2020 class. So the Adelante Award is given to Rajas who have exemplified not only learning the English language, but also still continuing to practice their home language at home and having academic proficiency within Indio High School throughout their time here at Indio High. So the 3 students who were awarded this year, our first one is Gada Al-Safari. So Gada came to the United States 6 years ago and from Yemen. She has not only been able to master the Arabic language and the English language throughout her time here, but is now learning Spanish as well. She has exemplified by all, she has done great in her classes by getting a 4.0 every single time throughout her 4 years in high school here. Great job, Gada. Next one we have is Melissa Garcia Avila. Melissa arrived to the United States 3 years ago and she hit the ground running. According to her counselor, she's extremely proud of her. She's one of the most determined students she has ever met, who powered through all her English classes on top of her regular course load, so she could be A through G. She's a rock star, and I can't wait to see what the woman becomes. Melissa will be attending COD next year, so go Roadrunners. And our last recipient is Edwin Ramos Oliva. Edwin came to the United States about 3 years ago by himself in pursuit of the American dream. In the evenings, weekends, and on vacations, he would work to be able to support himself and also send money back home to Guatemala. He has gained the respect and admiration of not only his teachers here at Indio High School, but his counselor, who speaks wonders of him. So we're very proud of all of our 3 students who will continue their education. Edwin as well will be going to COD, Go Roadrunners. And Gala will be attending CSU, SB, Go Coyotes. And now back to Ms. Catherine Herrera.
Thank you. Congratulations to the hardworking students receiving the Cum Laude Award who have earned a cumulative GPA of between 3.50 to 3.74. So really nice work. Congratulations go to Neve Bravo, Jessica Cabrera Bartolo, Andres Castro, Mitzi Esquivel, Manuela Felix, Jose Fernandez Serrano, Ronald Franco, Raymond Gallardo Velasquez, Julissa Gomez, Naida Gonzalez, Diane Gutierrez, Giselle Hernandez Herrera, Daisy Lopez, Ivan Loya, Destiny Medeiros Osip, Leslie Jaime, Giovanni Miranda, Jesus Peleo, Matthew Rodriguez, and Violeta Santa Maria Valenzuela, Nicole Tejeda Velasco, Joe Torres, Esteban Vargas, and Leslie Velasquez. Very nice job and proud of your hard work. Next up will be Mr. Gomez introducing the Magna Cum Laude.
Hello, class of 2020. It is my honor to honor the students who have earned the distinction of Magna Cum Laude. This distinction is earned if a student has a cumulative weighted GPA between 3.75 and 3.99. The following students will be receiving a certificate, a stole, and be recognized in the graduation program as well. The students are Josue Zamora Puente, Angel Sompansi, Anissa Velasquez, Daniel Sid, Valerie Silva, Daniel Valdez Lopez, Sarah Munoz, Esther Valencia, Leilani Villagrana, Ruben Tamayo, Rachel Alvarez Islas, Julian Mesa, Keanu Saiz, Jasmine Diaz, Itzel Moreno, Antoine Guzman, Eduardo Dominguez Chavez, Melissa Garcia Avila, Nada Al-Wisha, Gada Al-Safri, Regea Al-Wisha, and Ricardo Gamboa Trinidad. Congratulations to you all. And now I'd like to turn it over to Ms. Miller.
Hello, everyone. It is my pleasure to announce the following students that have earned the Summa Cum Laude and President's Awards. These students have achieved a GPA of 4.0 and above. What a great accomplishment. The students will receive a framed certificate, a pin, a stole, a medallion, and be recognized in the graduation program. So congratulations to Jesus Gonzalez M. with a GPA of a 4.55, Carla Gonzalez Moreno, GPA of 4.53, Jenny Cortez, GPA of 4.50, Brandy Sepulveda, GPA of 4.5, Samantha Cardenas, GPA of 4.42, Marcos Reyes, GPA of 4.42 also, Charisma Cuevas, GPA of 4.38, Salud Lara, GPA of 4.327, Andres Martinez Padron, GPA of 4.32, Litzy Martinez, GPA of 4.25, Luis Ramirez, GPA of 4.25, Johnny Castro, GPA of 4.22, Alyssa Negrete, GPA of 4.21, Robert Cesena, GPA of also 4.21, Emily Arellano, GPA of 4.18, Marilyn Gutierrez Hernandez, GPA of 4.17, Vianney Gonzalez, GPA of 4.16, Belen Cardenas, GPA of 4.14, Jade Hereda Salas, GPA of 4.13, Cesar Castillo, GPA of 4.1, Ximena Ramos, GPA of 4.1, Yvette Quintero, GPA of 4.08, Ethan Drian, GPA of 4.069, Alejandra Portillo, 4.017. And last but not least, Alma Beltran Sanchez with a GPA of 4.0. Congratulations again for all your hard work. I am positive that you all will achieve great things in life. And now back to Mr. Lawson.
And it's good. Thank you all for your participation today, to all of our staff that joined us. For all of you that are watching out there on the internet, I know you're just as proud as I am. I want to end by saying to the class of 2020, what a tremendous job you've done this year. You led the way. You heard that throughout this event tonight. You had the top number of students with perfect attendance that we've ever had for a senior class. You had the highest composite GPA this year. You guys increased. You doubled the number of athletic titles for league titles for our school this year. You took that challenge last year, and this has been our most exciting year athletically. We had our mock trial team who rose all the way up and were one position out of being part of the Elite Eight. So each year for the last 3 years have been increasing their performance. You guys were the top group that we've ever had, the highest number of FAFSA completers. Thank you, Mr. Gomez, for the challenge and that hot chili, but seniors, you knocked it out of the park with over 90%. And what I am most proud of is so many of you, the highest number of seniors in our school's history, percentage-wise, to pursue higher education. The amount of you that are applying, whether it's at a four-year school or a university, a state college, or a college of the desert, the largest amount we've had in the history of our school to apply and pursue a higher education. So on behalf of our entire staff, we applaud you, class of 2020. We are so proud of all of your hard work, the academic achievement, the letters and pens you've earned, There is no accomplishment that is beyond your reach. So from all of us, we say to all of you, dream big, you're going to do great things. Thank you for tuning in and have a great evening. From all of us, a round of applause.